What is going on, everybody? I am Donkeytron, the host of the Full Heel Podcast. You can find me on Xbox Live with that gamer tag, Donkeytron. So today I'm bringing you I guess it's just going to be a new series of videos I'm going to start making. And I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to start unboxing some of the figures I've been buying. You guys could tell right now behind me I have a bunch of figures that I just kind of post on the wall and use them as decoration, but they're all sealed up, and I haven't opened them. I just buy them and put them on the walls. But recently, Superman Abel, as you guys know, he does a bunch of these videos. He's been getting on my case to make a video. I know Abel from work. We work together. I had him on my podcast once. If you guys haven't checked out my podcast, I'd really appreciate you checking out my podcast. I am the host of the Full Heel Podcast. I pretty much talk about WWE, pro wrestling, New Japan, old school WCW, old school pay-per-views. I break down fights. I do fight companions for UFC and Bellator cards with me and my buddies. I usually have them over on Saturdays, so check that out. I'm also co-host of the Average Joe's MMA show. You can find all of that stuff on iTunes, on here on YouTube, on Podbean, Stitcher. You can find just the audio on there. But I'm here to do a unboxing video for some of my wrestling figures, and then I have two that I'm going to unbox. And this is my first unboxing in I don't know how many years. Like, I've done unboxings for the WWE Slam Crate. I've done unboxings like for what was it, 5-4 Club, but it was more like the crate wasn't like a figure that I had bought, like an Elite or something, an actual figurine that you could pose and put up. It was more like memorabilia, like cups, a shirt, maybe like a statuette of a toy in the ring. But today I'm going to bring you guys, I guess, my review of. I have these guys out right here. Well, give me a second, real quick. Take them. I love smoking bud. For all my smokers out there, shout out to all my smokers that collect toys as well. Smoking out of a nice little roar. Nothing too fancy. Just cylinder beak. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's like a beaker bottom. Cylinder. Nice little. I don't know how tall this is. It's not a foot. It's probably like. No, it's 12 inches. Definitely 12 inches tall. It's my baby. I don't bring it out that much. I thought I'd bring it out for the video so you guys could check out my bong. I got a nice little piece over here that I like handling too. Again, shout out to all the smokers. Sorry for the coughing. Try to keep the coughing away from the microphone as much as I can. Let's see. So I have these guys out just because these are some of my original toys from back in the day. So it would be NWO Hollywood Hogan. This toy would be from, 96, 97. When the NWO was hot and going. It started in 96, so I would assume this would be that same year, 96. I guess the beginning of 97. I don't know if you guys remember these toys. They used to sell the fucking Smash and Grab. I don't know exactly what they were called. I was a kid. I don't recall. I just recently started collecting as an adult. That's why I haven't opened any of them. These toys were just laying around that I had some of them in college. I have some of them floating around the room that I had opened and played with back in the day. So this is an old school Hogan. The ones where you press the center, or not the center. You squeeze the legs together, and they kind of did whatever they. I think Hogan had a spray paint thing on his, but this was for him to headlock and pretty much noogie his opponents. I really like these toys a lot. I had a lot of these toys. I had the Scott Halls, the Kevin Nash's. Kevin Nash is right here. Now, this Kevin Nash didn't come with this gold title. This Kevin Nash, I forgot what he came with, but he does the power bomb. I would display it, but you pretty much just put him in power bomb position and squeeze the legs together. Now, he's got really long legs, and the old joint system really sucked on these. So, like, they were meant for you to squeeze them together so they can perform their finishing moves. But this was probably my second or third Kevin Nash as a kid, because Kevin Nash would he would break at the knees. He would tear up at the knees. Let's see if I can get it in there. It just had pretty horrible joints. But at the time, these were some of the best figures. This belt actually came with a Goldberg that came with a Rey Mysterio. I wasn't a fan of Goldberg. As an adult, I can see why he was there, and we needed Goldberg for the NWO to keep going and not fizzle out as fast as it did. But I wanted to bring these up just because I'm gonna unbox some WWE figures. So, like I said, shout outs to Superman Abel. Superman Abel found out I collected toys, and he decided to give me his old school toys that he didn't want anymore. So this is an old school Rey Mysterio from 2005 from the WWE Deluxe Aggression era. It hasn't been opened since then. The box is kind of beat up. I can't complain about it because Abel gave it to me. It's a gift. It was a gift. He gave me 2 Rey Mysterios. So shout outs again to Abel. He's a really cool dude. Check out his YouTube channel. He does awesome breakdowns. Again, this is why I'm doing mine, because he kept on poking me, which isn't a bad thing. I wanted to do one on my WWE figures. I have my room lined up with them, and I'm gonna open this bad boy and check them out, just because I wanted to show you guys the comparison of old school 1997, and then we have a 2005 figure. So let me get at it real quick. See where the tape is so I can. Yeah. So. Shout outs to Open Box Mafia, to Toy Savages, to Mock Figures. I've recently been added to those groups by Superman Abel. I don't know how long he's been a member of those groups, but you guys all seem really cool. Again, that also inspired me to open these toys, because you guys all seem to be having fun posing and checking out the figures and the articulation and shit, just because a lot of the articulation came way later on after my days of playing with them. And who doesn't want to fucking open toys, right? Let's see if I need a sharper knife. I just got just a point. Fucking right, just open it up, right? Like a savage. So he comes with a little, like, ring thing. I guess it's a little stand. Yeah, it has to go in there like that. I'm guessing. Yeah. It's in there. So again, this figure's from 2005. It's a cool, Mexican color flag suit Rey Mysterio. I think the mask is somewhere over there. Let's see. So right away, the articulation on the legs is a million times better. So it's kind of all right. There you go. Got to get it going a little bit. Sorry about the camera work. Yeah. I'll get better at these guys. Let me know what you guys think about these videos and give me some comments. He's got his tattoos right there. Let's see, the head only moves side to side. Like I said, I haven't opened any of these figures up, just my old school ones. So I've only seen videos from you guys. Oh shit, this ab crunching thing was never a thing when I was a kid. The swivel at the pelvis, not a thing with Hogan. See? His legs only went back and forward and bent at the knee. Ankle articulation. Elbow articulation. We had a swivel at the biceps for Hogan. No swivel at the... No, they were good for the time. Again, swivel side to side for the head. They were good for the time, but they really didn't have a lot of the articulation, I guess, that the 2005 figures had. I only played with these, the 1997 ones, late 96, depending on what year they came out. I'm not exactly sure. These are my old ones, so I wouldn't know. I don't remember. I didn't keep track. But again, these were really weak hinges at the knees. They broke a lot, especially Kevin Nash. So even their purpose, what they were purposed for, it kind of broke, and it had some kind of contraption mechanism. So even if you used them a lot and the knees didn't break apart, but the pelvis area fucked up, he was done. He couldn't do his move anymore. So even the arms, they swiveled a lot and they were good, but they have this, like I said, they were connected together to make him slam. So like if you turned one arm, the other one came along with it. So as much as I love these toys, see, he did have arm swivel motion. What is this fucking camera? There it is. He did have a lot better arm swivel motion, but the Rey Mysterio one is a lot better. The elbow pads are not drawn on. They're flexible. They'll come off. So when you're wrestling, you can actually portray that it's fucking coming off and stuff. Like if you were a kid and playing with them. I'm not going to play with these. I'm going to get a shelf for the more I open now that they're coming off the walls. Little by little, I'll start bringing them off the walls. I'll put new ones up and bring old ones down that I don't want up there anymore. So like this Rey Mysterio is going to be posed somewhere along with his ring thing. So I want to get those out of the way just so I can open up this. I don't know what year it is. Let's see. Does it say? Let's see. This is like 2 years old if I remember right. Maybe a year old. Let's see. Where's the date on this shit? 2015. We're 2018. So this is 3 years old. I ordered them off of Amazon. The box was kind of fucked up. This is why I decided. I like Psycho Sid. My walls are getting kind of full. The box is fucked up, so I decided to take him down and open him up and check out his articulation and check out what he's all about and what I guess the newer figures is for Mattel are like. What? Because I'm not exactly sure. I have a pack over there. Give me a second. Okay, so the Rey Mysterio that I just showed you guys, I don't know if you guys remember him from a second ago. So the red and green Mexico colors. There's the flag. Shoutouts to Frank Mysterio. If you guys check out the podcast, you'll know who Frank Mysterio is. But let's see if I put this real quick. So remember I showed you guys Hogan earlier? Here's the, let's see. This is the battle pack from, actually I could check the date. Let's see. They were made from Toy Biz, so right now they're Mattel made, but again they're different companies. $19.99. This battle pack was released. I'm not sure if the battle packs were released a year later, so I'm guessing these toys all were from '98. I was wrong on the date. Sorry about that. Battle pack again, if you guys want to check it out. Sting Hogan. This is a wall item that I keep up there. Probably won't open this one. I have a Hogan loose. Sting, I don't have a Sting loose. I had 2 of them when I was a kid, but they're gone. Garbage. My mom probably tossed them when I was away at college when I took off to U of I. So I lost a lot of figures then. Open, but whatever. So let's get to opening this this Sid Vicious. So I'm not even gonna fuck around with the box. It's already fucked up. Why even try to keep it? Just fucking sandwich it out. Alright, Psycho Sid didn't really come with a lot. He came with his signature leather vest, which looks kind of cool. Be able to put that on him real quick. See, a lot of people do this. I don't know if I should, but looks kind of weird. But I'm gonna try it out anyway. That fig smell. I didn't get anything from it. I don't know. Shout outs to I'm new to the group, so I don't know exactly who I've seen do that, but. Now, Psycho Sid, for a lot of you guys that don't know, was World Heavyweight Champion. He's actually World Heavyweight Champion in this picture. WrestleMania 13 against The Undertaker. If you guys are pro wrestling fans, you guys should know who won. Alright? Leave it at that. So, Psycho Sid, Kevin Nash were rivals at one point. Hated each other. They had a feud during I think he might have won the title from Sid at one point. I'm not sure. Or he had a feud with Nash during Nash's title run, which didn't draw a lot. They had to drop him as Diesel. I recently got a Diesel 2 Intercontinental Champion Diesel. That probably won't be opened. If I find a second one at Target, which they're still releasing them, I will pick one up and do a figure review side by side with this Nash, just so we could check out the differences. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these, just because I'm going to be buying a lot more figures. Well, not a lot more figures, just like I said, my walls are getting full, so I'm going to have to start. I'm going to have to start opening more. And I want to, like I said, checking out Open Box Mafia, checking out the Toy Biz ones, and you guys dropping your channels, especially Superman Abel. I really wanted to open these. I wanted to join the fun and check them out. So the head doesn't have a lot of movement. Oh, okay, there we go. Maybe I just need to get a movement. Not too much, but it's up and down. Up and down. The arms move pretty good. They swivel above the bicep, not at the bicep. Like this. Like this, like this Hollywood Hogan. This guy swivels at the biceps pretty good. The articulation at the wrist, which there was no wrist articulation in the other ones besides spinny wrist for Nash, I believe. They swivel at the hip, or he swivels at the hip. There's good leg articulation. Swivels at the boot. Oh man, these are so much easier to pose and stand, and their balance is so much better. Well, because of the articulation, like you got to bend Nash all weird and like position his legs good. You just kind of weird to stand. All right, you're not gonna stand, fucking Nash. Hogan was a little bit easier to just. Maybe it's because they're old too. Their Hogan was a little bit easier. But The Psycho Sid is pretty good. It feels good in the hand, too. Maybe just because this guy has, like, the side things on the pants. But, let's see. Psycho Sid and Nash were... I think Nash was taller than Sid. This figure's taller than Nash. It's an old school Nash, though. 6'9". No, they're about the same size. So, this was a badass figure that I opened. If you don't like Psycho Sid, I don't know why. His mic skills were hilarious. He always fucked up the mic skills. Let's see. Check out Full Heel Podcast if you like wrestling. I talk about wrestling on there all the time. This is why I collect figures. I have some like UFC statuette things, but not really toys. What do you get this thing? I don't know. Let's see. Your fucking vest on, you jerk. Should wind up breaking them right away. I've been looking at bookshelves just in case well, not just in case, because my collection of opening guys is going to start growing. There we go. Got his vest on. Maybe one day I'll just show you guys a video of my toys. Not the ones I'm not going to open, because I got a bunch of defining moments over there in my desk area. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 defining moments. A 4-pack of the 4 Horsemen. A couple of battle packs. I showed you guys one, a super old one. Maybe I'll do some games too. I got a bunch of old systems and stuff. But I ain't done. So Hogan. Let's see. The camera. Let me fix this, see if I can get it a little bit better. There we go. So the articulation for like 99, 2005, 2015, 10 years apart. The articulation has gotten somewhat better. Even in the midsection, he has more bend at the midsection. The head has a little bit up and down. I like the shoulders a little bit more. They're a little bit better proportioned. His muscle size as well. Sid Vicious looks huge. No, I mean, Rey Mysterio looks huge compared to Sid Vicious. And Sid Vicious was 6'9". Rey Mysterio's like 5'6". What in the fucking bio on here? He was short, alright? He was short as shit. Alright. So, I like wrestling toys, but I also played with other toys growing up as a kid. I have some Beast Wars. I don't know what else I have. Let's see. Let me look around. There's some Beast Wars. I have a couple of Beast Wars, actually. I have some metal figures, but those are more recent. I really don't have any metal toys. I got an old Halo figure, an old Halo head. But I've seen a lot of the toys, a lot of Build-A-Figures, a lot of Marvel Legends. So I was kind of getting jealous. That's why I wanted to open toys. So I bought a couple Marvel Legends as well that I haven't opened. I have a black symbiote suit Spider-Man and a regular suited Spider-Man that I don't want to open. So I went ahead and I bought a second regular Spider-Man. And I'm going to do an unboxing for him right now, and I'm going to check him out. This is the Spider-Man Legend. Marvel Legends series, 12-inch Spider-Man with 2 changeable heads and 3 sets of hands. Now, if you guys are wondering about this figure, he is He is $26 on Amazon right now. So I just bought him yesterday. I have a previous one. They're both over there on display. The Black Symbiote one and this one. I missed the sale on the second Black Symbiote Spider-Man. I have one that I don't want to open. I want to keep mint on card, I think is what you guys call it. I'm new to this game, so feel free to correct me and let me know if I'm not saying anything right. Let me know the terms pretty much. Let me know the lingo. I'm a podcaster. I just collected toys, and I never was really part of any of these groups until Superman Abel added me and told me to start fucking opening these shits. So I'm here doing it, opening these shits, posing them. I was really fucking looking forward to opening this fucking Spider-Man. Let's see. First, I'm gonna smoke a little bowl. I wanted to wait and do some kind of like get a ring, because then I don't have a ring because that I wasn't really displaying it. Now that I'm opening these figures and I have to not have to, but I'm going to display them. I'm getting a shelf and I'm getting a ring. So I wanted to wait till I was going to get a wrestling ring with a figure and then do an unboxing for that. But I didn't want to wait anymore. I just wanted to open this fucking figure. So I went ahead and I ordered the second Spider-Man and I decided just to do an unboxing and I got him today. I watched the fights. Check out my fight breakdown or review after the fights. Full Heel Podcast. I did a review after them. Volkov versus Verdum in London. Check that out. I got it right during the fights. I wanted to come do a breakdown for this because I couldn't wait. I needed to come do an unboxing for this shit. So here I am. Kind of excited. It's a Hasbro Marvel Legends series 12-inch Spider-Man. I plan on getting more. I'm smoking some what was it called? I don't even remember. Sherbert Jack. I think that's what they told me. So let's get to it. Let's see. I'm really excited for this one. This is the one I really want to open. I just pulled that Sid Vicious off the wall, and I pulled Rey Mysterio off the wall as well. Just so I had a couple more to unbox for my first one. I don't know why I'm worried about damaging the box. I have a second one. A second Spider-Man. The box is so cool though. It's like almost like the old school holographic card or something like Pokemon. It's nice and shiny. See if it says anything on the back. No, it just gives you the points of articulation on the back. So, let's see. Might use this for backgrounds and shit. Or I'll toss it. Most likely. Let's see. First, I'm going to pop out the heads. It's a young Peter Parker head. I don't know from what series exactly. It's a stud. And the second one, half-masked Spider-Man. So you can pose him with Mary Jane where they're kissing, but there's no figure like that, so Never really dealt with the removable head ones with the full changeable parts. So this is pretty cool though. All right, let's see. We have 2 web shooter hands. He's wearing one right now. Then we have 2 fists. He's wearing one right now. And then we have 2 crawling ones. He's not wearing any of them right now. So they're all interchangeable. I've never had a toy with interchangeable parts like this. I've never had a I remember I had Spider-Man toys that were this big, but they were not this articulate and this badass of a series. And they weren't they might have been top of the line for the time because they were pretty articulate, but they're kind of boxy and clunky a little bit too much. I don't know, robotic. I guess they were just figuring out the technology, I guess, for toys. I can already tell I'm gonna fucking love this figure. Let's see. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. So, let's see. No, I don't like that view. Let's see if I can get him good position in the light. It's a good scale. It's a good size Spider-Man. A little wobbly. But he's got a lot of points of holy shit. He's got a lot of points of articulation. Let's see. He's got a lot. Look, check out the stomach has 2 different ones. So very at the pelvis, and then right above the abdomen, he has a little bit more. There we go. You just got to get a little bit more. Yeah, he has a little bit more of a. So you can really bend them. The arms, let's see. He's brand new, so you kind of gotta get the joints going. He's got what Abel let me know the term for the butterfly joint or whatever it is on the arm. So you can pose them shooting webs and shit cross-armed. So that would be pretty cool. There's the joint in that. Bends at the above the bicep, not at the bicep like Hogan did. Holy shit, he's got like double jointed elbow sockets. Yeah, he's got double jointed elbow sockets. So you could bend them at the elbow and right at the bicep. This is awesome. This is fucking sick. I'm glad I got a second one to open. And then let me pop off the hands real quick. There's one hand off. Second hand off. That was pretty easy enough. Let's see. He's got a lot of points of articulation as well on the feet. He bends below the knee and above the knee. Right at the end of the thigh. Let's see. The legs are pretty articulate as well. They bend at the top of the quad. Angle's pretty good about it too. About the bending. Oh shit, the toes bend too? And then the feet have this new fucking toy thing where the ankle pivots and goes back and forth and it swivels, which is kind of sick. So I'm going to be able to pose this Spider-Man a lot of different ways. Just because I have the cool posing hands. He's fully articulate. And he's a newer toy, so they're a lot more balanced, and you could just pose them a lot easier than what I used to have and play with. Sorry, I'm just trying to get them all loosey-goosey just because it's brand new. So I'm going to be fucking around with this guy, posing him and taking pictures and shit. Sorry about the camera. But super glad I bought a second one of this figure. Again, he's $25 on Amazon right now. 27 probably. But I bought him yesterday, so go ahead and check him out. I would have gotten a Black Symbiote Spider-Man 2 to open up, but I couldn't get him on sale again. I missed the sale. I might go ahead and spend the $50 on a Black Panther, but for this being my first Marvel Legends that I opened up, it's a pretty sick toy. I'm definitely going for that Wolverine. And, yeah. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these, buying more of these figures, Marvel Legends, a lot more of WWE figures, though. So, again, thanks a lot for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments. I'm going to try to be a lot more active within the groups. Join the Full Heel Podcast Fight group. I'm always posting old school wrestling stuff. I don't know what else. Check out my earlier video. Shout outs to all the people. Open Box Mafia. Toy Savages. Shout out to everyone that listens to Full Heel Podcast too. We're gonna be doing more of these unboxings. So check us out, drop some comments, leave some likes. Follow us on iTunes. Follow me on iTunes. This is my podcast. Follow me on iTunes. Join the Fight Club. And thanks a lot for listening. Thanks a lot for joining me. And peace out, guys. I love you guys. Peace out. Peace.